It's 8 p.m. Your child is still on Minecraft. You've called them for dinner twice. They said okay 20 minutes ago. In the next 15 minutes, I want to walk you through what normal screen time looks like versus what meaningful screen time looks like, and when it tips into a real problem, and what you can do with that interest instead of just fighting a losing battle over this. Stay till the end. The last part is the bit most parents haven't thought about. It's always the same one. How many hours is too many? And honestly, that's the wrong question. The right question is, what is your child doing during those hours? 3 hours watching other people play Minecraft on YouTube, that's just TV. Passive consumption, not much going on. But 3 hours trying to build something specific, trying to figure out why it's not working, starting over, that's actually quite different because that's planning, that's problem solving, and that's what we call debugging in technology. It just doesn't look like learning because it's fun. There's quite a lot of research on this right now. What it says is that it's not the number of hours that matter, it's what the child is doing during those hours. And most families set the same screen time rules for both. 1 hour is 1 hour, whether your child is building something or just watching someone else play. So here's the simplest thing you can do before anything else. Ask your child to show you what they built. Don't make it like an inspection. Ask genuinely, and then ask, what was the hardest part to figure out? And their answer will tell you within 5 minutes whether this is time well spent or not. I get that a lot, and I want to be concrete rather than just say games teach problem solving. The first thing that they teach is spatial awareness. When your child is planning a build, they are holding a 3D picture in their head and rotating it before they even place a single block. And that's a skill that engineering and architecture students get specifically tested on, and your child is practicing it because they want to. And the second thing is they are planning ahead, because the game doesn't give you anything for free. You need resources before you can build. And if you don't think several steps ahead, then you're in trouble. And here's where the Minecraft Education Edition is different. The regular version of Minecraft is just a great game, but the Education Edition, this is the version that's used in schools and in programs like ours. It is specifically built for learning. And it's the same world that your child loves, but with the tools layered on top that turns play into genuine skill building. One of the most powerful features is the built-in code editor or code builder. Your child can open it inside the game and write actual Python code, not a toy version, but actual Python that controls what happens in their Minecraft world. So imagine your child wanting to build a massive farm, and in the regular game that might take hours of placing blocks by their hand, but in the Education Edition they can write a loop that plants the entire farm in seconds. And the first time that your child sees the code do something inside a world they've already loved, something clicks. We have had excited students who are able to explain how they designed and coded an entire virtual world in Minecraft Education to us because the motivation was there. First, they are just playing, wandering around, navigating, no real goal, and that's fine because that's how almost every interest starts. Then they start building on purpose because there's something they want to create and build. They might watch their own tutorials, start talking about their builds at dinner because you want to hear about it. Then the game isn't enough anymore. They want to do something it doesn't do by default. That mindset, which is, I want to change the rules, is honestly where most programmers start. And this is where the Education Edition becomes the bridge, because in a regular Minecraft session, that impulse hits a wall. You cannot reprogram the game, but in the Minecraft Education Edition, you can. Your child can open the code builder, writes a few lines, and the world responds to their instructions. So that's not just gaming anymore, that's computational thinking. That's cause and effect at a level that textbooks struggle to teach because there's no stakes. In Minecraft Education Edition, the stakes are real to your child. And then what's changed in the last 2 years? Our students now describe what they want to build, use AI to generate starter code, and then work through what happens when it doesn't behave as expected. Can they read it? Can they spot the problem? Can they fix it? That's the skill. And the Minecraft Education Edition is the environment where they practice it. Four things, and none of them require you to know anything about the game. So number one, ask to see what they have built. You can ask, what was the hardest part? That one question tells you whether they are problem solving or just killing time. Number two, change the mix, not the hours. Don't try to cut 3 hours to 1. That's a fight you probably wouldn't win. Instead, shift what those hours look like. More building, less watching. Tell them it's a setup, not a cut. And number 3, give them a specific challenge. Recreate your block of flats. Build your school canteen. Design a hawker center with actual stalls. Decide what food each one sells. A child who wouldn't do 10 minutes of revision would happily spend the whole weekend on a challenge like that if there's someone waiting to see the result. And number 4, get them to show someone. Show grandma over a video call. Show a sibling. The moment there's an audience, the child starts thinking about how to explain what they made and not just how to make it. And that's a completely different kind of thinking. So at our center, Minecraft is usually where we start and not where we end up. We use the education edition because the jump from I want to build this to I can code this is genuinely short. A child who loves building loves to write code that automates what they used to do by hand. It starts with visual block coding, very similar to Scratch, and then Python, and then they start using AI to help them build faster, and learning to check and fix what AI gives them. And one thing parents often notice, the child starts referring to themselves as someone who plays games, and they start saying that they are a creator, they are a builder, and that shift in identity from player to creator is exactly what we are working towards. And Minecraft Education Edition is the environment where that shift most naturally happens. And because the world is already theirs, we're just teaching them to write the rules. So today, if your child plans to spend 3 hours on Minecraft, you have more options rather than feeling frustrated. You can firstly ask to see what they have built, give them a challenge, find them an audience, and if you do these things, you'll find a child who loves trying to figure things out, building things, fixing things, and solving problems. So just imagine what that could turn into with the right coaching and guidance.
Hi everyone, my name is Eli Tan and I am 7 years old. I have chosen the former Majestic Theatre as I am a performer. The Majestic, known in Chinese as 大话戏院, is an iconic landmark in Chinatown. Following photos, I created the Majestic's charming exterior, which was decorated with tiles depicting opera scenes. I used codes to build large surface areas instead of building it block by block, as that would take too much time. For example, codes allow me to build large pieces of walls and flooring quickly. Beneath these tiles are 5 Chinese words, which I use blocks to form. Vibrantly colored mosaics of flying dragons along the roof add on to this unique look. Just below the roof, you can also see the iconic green words, the Majestic. Moving inside, I created rows of seats as the theatre was built for a big crowd. Another detail I paid attention to was the huge dome ceiling, which made the place look even more grand. The Chinese idiom to describe the Majestic is 美轮美奂, and I chose to display this on the humongous cinema screen, as this is the main focus when everyone enters. As a performer myself, a theatre would not run smoothly without background support such as the backstage crew and control room, so I built in these features too. Lastly, necessities such as washrooms and emergency exits were also created. I hope you like my creation of the Majestic. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Edwin. Today I'm going to present my approach for the 2024 Minecraft Competition Championship organized by Empire Code. I chose to build the 10 Hawk Temple. First, building significance. The 10 Hawk Temple is one of Singapore's oldest and most significant Hawken temples, dedicated to Mazupo, the goddess of the seas. Built in 1839 by Chinese immigrants, the temple holds a great and cultural and historical importance. It was placed where the seafarers will get thanks for safe voyages across dangerous seas. The temple is also a stunning example of southern Chinese architecture, built without the use of nails. It serves as a reminder of the important role early Chinese settlers played in Singapore's development. Today, it remains a symbol of heritage, faith, and community for many. Second, build explanation. Here was my step-by-step approach to build the temple. Step 1. Plan and design. First, I researched many images of the temple to understand its design and key elements, such as the entrance, the main prayer hall, the roof, there's statues, and many decorative details like dragons. As a whole, this temple has ancient Chinese architectural style with pandang-like roofs and alternate carvings. To build such a high level of details, the temple needs to be big enough as a human-sized reference. I decided that the doors will be 12 blocks tall. Step 2. Using Minecraft education. I used block-based learning coding language called MakeCode. Step 3. Building the temple. I started with the floor by creating a tile effect using red glazed terracotta and iron trapdoors using fill code blocks. For the temple's outer walls, I used traditional Chinese material like sandstone and quartz bricks. For the main entrance, I already created fences, windows, and pillar red lanterns. I added a door opening in each side using the fill with air command. The curved roof is a key part of this temple's architecture, so I created a loop and created variables for X, Y, and Z dimensions to create a stepped and sloping structure with edges resembling a pagoda. I mixed green oxidized copper with red cement blocks. For decorative details, I used specific blocks like gold, lime, and red glazed terracotta, and I also used loop to create more interactive details such as green dragons on the roofs. For the interior, I created a pair of alternates. I coded the typical wooden pillars with red mangrove wood blocks. For the lighting, I used glowstones to create a majestic atmosphere as for a final touch. Third, challenges incorporation. Building the 10 Hawk Can Temple is challenging because of some parts are very difficult to build, courtesy looking the blocky structure of Minecraft education. The challenges come from 1. The temple's complex architectural designs, and 2. Its traditional Chinese design elements. For example, the roof design. The temple has curved roof lines and detailed carvings. Decorative features. The temple is adorned with dragons, phoenixes, and other intricate carvings. Symmetry and structure. The temple is designed with perfect symmetry. Material limitations. The temple is made of specific materials such as stone, wood, and glazed tiles, which do not have perfect equivalents in Minecraft. Cultural elements. The temple incorporates cultural and symbolic elements that are very difficult to recreate in Minecraft to convey the spiritual and cultural significance through the use of patterns, colors, and symbols. Overall, holding the 10 Hawk Kung Temple in Minecraft requires both creativity and precision, balancing the limitations of the game's building blocks with the need to preserve the temple's historical architectural integrity. Thank you everybody for listening to my presentation.
Welcome to our Sakura Sky Sushi restaurant. At the heart of our futuristic sushi gallery, we showcase various innovative sushi. My signature creation is the neon dessert sushi. Crispy seaweed waffle exterior filled with luminous neon ice cream using cosmic-inspired ingredients like vibrant food coloring, edible glitter, and star-shaped sprinkles. I hope Sakai Sushi will select my neon dessert sushi for their menu because it represents the perfect fusion of innovation and practicality. I have chosen a Sakura theme because cherry blossoms symbolize renewal and beauty, which is a perfect inspiration for futuristic sushi dining. Arrive via driverless sky bus and teleporter. Use our automated pre-order kiosk outside the restaurant. We also have fish harvesting tanks that ensures abundant supply of fish ingredients. There are check-in robots to greet you at the entrance and guide you to our efficient, cozy seating. Our fully equipped kitchen features robot chefs, robot charging stations, and a smart fridge that automatically tracks inventory. Food travels through chute lifts to multiple levels, served by robot waiters. We have drive-thru stations for takeaway customers, a robot-managed bar, customer-centric lifts for accessibility, and drone delivery pads. Explore our AI sushi generator, 3D printer room, laser cooking facilities, and farms for rice, seaweed, and mushroom, all sustainably powered with food waste recycled as fertilizer. 1. The restaurant floats in the air, powered entirely by solar energy and lightning, levitating on giant magnets in the sky, surrounded by breathtaking sakura gardens. It is built using more than 45,000 blocks with other extensive features which the judges might wish to explore further in my Minecraft file. Thank you for joining this journey to tomorrow.